Hey everyone, your friend Patrick Engasser here, and of course your real friends down there. That's Elvis, the legendary seeing eye dog, of course. And for those of you who don't know why Elvis is the seeing eye dog, it's because I've been blind since birth, which is a good thing for a lot of you because if you ever do work with me as a coach, before and after pictures never get judged, at least not by this guy. So if they do, that's your fault because you're sending them to somebody else. So if you stumbled onto this video or you're on my page, chances are you're looking for an alternative to what you've done in the past in terms of losing weight. I hate to even use that expression, but burning body fat. You have some excess body fat that's been along for the ride for way too long and you want to get rid of it. And that's what I help people do. So it's not even just about getting rid of it though. The big key is getting rid of it and never having it come back. So when people say, I can help you lose weight, that's great. The question you should ask is, am I ever going to find it again? Because you don't want to find it, right? Most people who diet, and many of you have probably already have before, because most of us have, I have, many people know somebody who has, and most diets don't work. Why? Because they're short-term, they're temporary, and they're not designed by nature to, the nature of the diet is not to get you to a point where you're going to stay there forever. Most of them are not sustainable. So the question that you have is, does Patrick's program really work? We can get into the how in a minute. In the next few minutes, we're going to do that. But first, I want to show you some people who've worked in my program recently and others who've worked in it a while ago and are still having the same success. You want to hear from them. You don't want to hear from me how it works. So let's take a listen.
I'm Christine. I've been working with Patrick on one of his programs for 4 weeks now, and I have never felt better. This is the first time on a program that I have been consistent and the results speak for themselves. So today is day 29. I am down 11 pounds and 8.75 inches, and I couldn't be happier. I've been feeling great. Energy is through the roof, and before, in the past when I tried to lose weight or worked on programs, nothing stuck. I didn't have the resolve to stick with it, and now I do. And he has a plan that can get you results, and I'm so happy that I've started and met Patrick and haven't felt better, and the food has never tasted so good.
Hey everyone, my name is Justin. Just want to take a quick second to talk about my friend Patrick. We've been really good friends for a few years now. And, I come from the personal training world, several years in the gym as a coach and a personal trainer. And Patrick, I've been, watching what he's been doing with, in regards to nutrition and health coaching and lifestyle coaching. And I even look up to him with a lot of those things myself. And he's helped me learn about the program that he's been using. And I've actually started to use it with my clients too. And seeing great results. It's definitely something that, like anything, you have to stick to, you have to commit to it. But Patrick will make it a lot of fun for you. And if it's something, again, that you are ready to make those changes, whether it's losing weight or helping manage pain or problem sleeping, anything that, you can think of related to your health and your well-being, Patrick really has a great system that he can work with you, and I promise you it would be a lot of fun. So I hope that helps.
Hi, I'm Bev. I have learned that losing weight and keeping it off is really as simple as finding a program and sticking with it. Once I learned this, I was able to lose 30 pounds in about 14 weeks and hit my goal weight. Patrick is an excellent coach, and his program really works. The supplements help to speed the process along, and the shakes taste great. If you're looking for a program that works and a coach that will work with you, you really need to give Patrick a try.
Hey everybody, it's Scott. Hey, just wanted to give a big shout out to Patrick Engasser and his weight loss coaching program. I've been through many coaching programs in the past and just could not keep the weight off. And when I discovered Patrick, his program simply works, and I'm going to tell you why. It not only helped me get the weight off, it also helped me keep the weight off. And that's the biggest thing. That was the biggest problem that I had before meeting him and going through all these other programs that are out there. And I went through many programs, trust me. And yes, a couple of them have helped me get the weight off, but I always gained it back. his program actually, he works with you personally. He coaches you to actually get the weight off and keep the weight off. So it simply works. It's something that's changed my life so much, and I've been working with him for over a year now on this, and I could not be happier. It's changed my life. It's changed everything. I'm healthier. I have more energy. I feel better every day since working with him, and I attribute all of that to his coaching. So I highly and strongly recommend Patrick Engasser.
Yep, so that happened. Those were real people, real humans, real stories, real results. And here's the cool thing to think about. As you heard, some of them as recently as a month started my program and are having great success. Some of them a lot longer. One of those testimonials could be you in a very short period of time. So, Patrick, how does it work? Now that I know it actually works, and it's not just you telling me a story, but I heard from real people, how does it work? So the program is different from a diet in that it's a lifestyle program. And that's really the biggest difference. There's a lot of things that make it different, but the biggest thing that makes it different is that it's actually about living a lifestyle, creating a different you. So everybody who wants to lose that body fat and burn those pounds of fat, they really want to feel better, look better, and be better. And what do I mean about be better? I mean, you don't want to go back to the person you were before, and a lot of that is mindset. So the first part of the program is mindset. And we do these things all together, so it's not step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, but there's 4 parts to it, and they work in conjunction with one another simultaneously. I always have trouble saying that, but I actually nailed that. Feeling good about things tonight. But the first part is attitude, mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, you can lose 30 pounds, you can feel a whole lot better, have more energy, but you're going to go back to the person you were before 9 times out of 10. And that's what happens with people on diets. It's also, most diets are not sustainable. So it's kind of like, I always use the analogy of a chicken. If you've ever seen a chicken try to take flight, no one told chickens that they can't fly well, by the way. And I haven't seen chickens fly, but from what I've been told, they flap their wings, they get up off the ground. I have heard this experience. They make a lot of noise while they're doing this, but they never really get up very high, and then they come back down. They never sustain that flight. That's kind of how diets work. You have some initial success, but after all the flapping and all the hard work that you put in, on the back end of it, it really doesn't go that well because you end up going back to what you were before, which is, in their case, not yours, but in their case, a chicken. And they realize when they come down and they land, they can't fly, and then they try it again. And that's kind of how dieting works. Then 6 months later, you try it again, and a different one, and it doesn't work, and you still, there's still a chicken at the end of it, and you're still saying, how do I lose this weight and keep it off? Because you need to become that different person. You need to believe, this is who I am. So attitude and mindset's a huge part of it. Number 2, we actually eat real food. So I've been through this program. It changed my life. As you heard, many other people have been through it. There's dozens of other stories. We don't have time to hear them all, obviously. But the second part is eating real food. You're not just going to drink shakes 3 meals a day for the next 20 weeks and then continue that for the rest of your life afterwards. Nobody's going to do that. I know people think they are when they start to hear about these diets. Hey, I can help you lose weight. Great. Am I going to find it? Probably. So I'm not putting down the other programs out there. Maybe it sounds like I am, but I'm not trying to. They actually can help you, but the problem is the sustainability, and the chicken eventually crash lands, and that's not what anybody wants. So I'm here to help you get to that next level. So beyond eating real food, and it's not food that I'm going to ship to your house every week. You're actually going to pick out your own food. I'm not going to do one of those things where here there's 10 meals. You're like, I only like 4 of them, so I guess I'm eating the same 4 meals the rest of my life. No, you're not. Where this is about actually finding real food that you enjoy, that's nutrient dense, that's going to make a difference in how you feel, how you look, and how you shed those pounds of fat. The third thing is education and coaching. So you're actually working with me or one of my coaches. You're working on a program that's sustainable and that's a lifestyle program, and you're actually being coached through the process. So it starts with the 30-day jumpstart. So I'm going to explain that in just a second when we get into how you get started, but the 30-day jumpstart is 5 coaching sessions. There's education throughout the program. There's a website that you can go to. You'll be part of my VIP program, which means you go to that website, you actually have access to things that other people who are not one of my personal clients. You're going on there, the VIP page of the program, and you're able to find recipes. You're able to see the testimonials. You're able to interact with other people through a Facebook group. So education is a huge part of it. Journaling is a part of it. And that's so you can do as much as you want with the journaling, but the education and coaching is necessary. Having accountability, that's a big part of coaching. Actually having someone walk you through that process instead of just saying, here, go do it. Because most people aren't going to do it. And if they do, at some point, they're going to fall off the wagon. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. I've done it. It means you're human. So having someone walking that journey with you, guiding you through the process is a huge part of it. So number 3 is coaching and education. And the 4th part is supplementation. Good quality supplements, not some, something that you're going to take off a shelf at a local store and somebody who doesn't know anything about good quality supplementation and nutrition is going to give you. These are good science-based, based on clinical scientific studies on how to boost your metabolism using natural supplementation that really can make a difference. So those 4 things together are what make my program work as well as it does. Now your question is, how much am I investing, Patrick? I don't ever use the word cost, because when we're talking about changing our life with health, and health, if you get healthier than you are right now and reach your goals in terms of health and wellness, you're going to change your life. That's what it is. So how much is the investment? Well, a program like this that includes 5 coaching sessions for the 30-day jumpstart, personally working with somebody, that's a huge value right there, hundreds of dollars. Number 2, all the supplements included for that 30-day program to get your body jump-started. Number 3, the recipes, the website with the access to the VIP page of the site, the testimonials you're going to be able to have access to, the people you're going to be able to interact with and bounce ideas off of, share success stories with, and have accountability with, working together with them if you choose. All those things, along with a journal that you're going to have that's specific to this program that you're going to be able to continue to use after you're done with the coaching, all those things are included, as well as learning how to eat. What should I eat? When should I eat it? How much sleep should I get each night? What's the best way to manage my stress so that I lose weight the best way and keep it off? All these things are part of the program. It's, I've talked to people who've said that my program original value was, if I'm working one-on-one with someone, $999. So essentially $1,000 for the program. That is not what you're going to pay for it. You're going to have a significantly reduced investment. Why? Because the beauty is, if I'm able to offer it for a smaller investment, I'm able to help more people, which is my goal. So I can help 2, 3, 4 people at a time, maybe even 8 or 10 people at a time, or I can actually go out there and help a significant number of people by doing this, working with groups and reducing that cost. So it's group coaching, which I think is most people even like more, because it's not the pressure of one-on-one. They're able to bounce ideas off other people, and they're able to actually hold each other accountable if that's something you're looking for, which is what gets the best results. So you're going to pay, and hold your breath because it's going to shock you, $199. That's all this program is. And I charge, and I have people invest month to month. So I'm not someone who believes in, hey, let's, after month 1, I'm going to have you sign up for 6 months right off the bat, or a year right off the bat, or 3 months right off the bat, and you're going to save money. No, let's see the results first. Let's have you feel the results and know, I definitely want to move on to month 2. So you're the coach. I'm the coach, but you're the person who's actually guiding the coaching process and coaching with me in terms of saying, yes, this is working. I know it's working. Here's how I know. Let's move on to month 2. So it's $199 for the 30-day jumpstart. And what reason do you have for not getting started? What do you have to lose other than the body fat that you've been wanting to get rid of and stay away from so that it doesn't come back into your life? And that's the question you really have to ask yourself. You're not going to find 5 personal coaching sessions. It is group coaching, but it's still an hour coaching session, 1 to start, then 4 throughout that 30-day process. And all of the supplements included, all of the education included that you have. You're not going to find that for $200 out there with a lifestyle program that's really going to get you the results that you just heard other people already have. So Patrick, great, enough of you talking. I know I want to do this. how do I get started to work with you or one of your coaches? It's real simple. You click the link in the description. And anybody who's worked with YouTube, you're like, I already knew you were going to say that. Click the link in the description. And then it's a pretty easy process. You just click add to cart. You click checkout. You're going to want to create an account. And this part's important because I need an email address so that I can reach out to you to set you up with one of my coaching classes. Okay, so if you don't put the email in, so don't click the easy registration. You want to actually create an account, so you put in an email so I know how to get in contact with you. Otherwise, I don't. So once you create an account, you're going to put in name, address, email address, and then you're going to put in your order information. Click proceed to proceed to checkout, and you are all set to go. And your journey begins. I will reach out to you within 24 hours, get you into a program that is going to change your life if you let it. So you put in the work, I put in the work, we work together, we have fun. And oh, by the way, that's step 5. Is we're going to have fun. This is not just going to be, yes, we're serious when we need to be serious, but I have a lot of fun if you couldn't tell. I know sometimes I'm goofy. You guys are probably like, this guy's crazy. But I have a lot of fun with what I do because it makes a difference. I'm helping people and they're helping me because I feel so much better about the work I do now versus what I used to do. I really do know I'm making a difference in people's lives, and hearing people's testimonials every day has been something that's rewarding beyond anything I could say. I'm looking forward to you being one of those testimonials. So click the link in the description. Let's get connected and let's start the new chapter of your life and create the new you. Let's roll.